Hi, today we will discuss about the central nervous system. The central nervous system CNS is the part of the nervous system consisting primarily of the brain and spinal cord. It consists things like a thought, movement and emotions as well as breathing, heart rate, hormones and body temperature. The retina, optic nerve, olfactory nerves and olfactory epithelium are sometimes considered to be part of the CNS alongside the brain and spinal cord. The brain. The brain is the most complex organ in the human body. The cerebral cortex contains an estimated 15 to 33 billion neurons, each of which is connected to thousands of other neurons. Our brain uses 20% of the body total energy. The brain is split into following lobes. First is occipital lobe. It contains the visual processing lobe. Next is parietal lobe. It collects the sensory information like a touch, awareness. The next is frontal lobe. It involves the attention, motivation and planning. The regions of the brain, specific brain region, the cerebellum, corpus callosum, medulla oblongata, hypothalamus and thalamus. The three major regions of the brain are forebrain, midbrain and hindbrain. In forebrain, it consists of large outermost layer of the brain, the wrinkly cerebral cortex and smaller structures towards its center such as the thalamus, hypothalamus and pineal gland. Now the midbrain. It serves as the vital connection point between the forebrain and the hindbrain. It is the top part of the brainstem which connects the brain to the spinal cord. The last is the hindbrain. It is the lowest back portion of the brain containing the rest of the brainstem made up of medulla oblongata and the pons and also the cerebellum. Next, the spinal cord. It is the part of the CNS and consists of a tightly packed column of nerve tissue that extends downward from the brainstem to the central column of the spine. It consists nerve signals from the brain to other parts of the body. It also receives the sensory input from the body, partially processes it and transmits that information to the brain. The spinal nerves. Two rows of the spinal nerves, bundles of the axons, emerge on either side of the cord through the bony regions of the vertebra. There are 31 pairs of these nerves. It's divided into 5 regions. Firstly, the cervical, that is present in the neck. It consists of the 8. Then next is thoracic. In thoracic region there are 12 thoracic nerves, spinal nerves, that is in the chest. Then 5 lumbars, then sacral, then coccygeal. The spinal cord has 3 sections that run the length of the spine. Each section's name describes the part of the spine it passes through: cervical, thoracic and lumbar and sacral. They send off similar nerves to the part of the body nearby. The cervical spinal cord sends nerve to the face and neck. The thoracic spinal cord sends nerves to the arms, chest and abdomen. The lumbar sacral spinal cord sends nerves to the lower body. A bunch of the nerves called as a cauda equina because they look like a horse tail. It is the bottom of the spinal cord. The spinal cord relays information up to the brain through spinal tracts through the final common pathway to the thalamus and ultimately to the cortex. All in all, 31 spinal nerves project from the brainstem, some forming plexa as they branch out, such as brachial plexa, sacral plexa, etc. Each spinal nerve will carry both sensory and motor signals, but the nerve synapse at different regions of the spinal cord, either from the periphery to sensory relay neurons that relay the information to the CNS or from the CNS to motor neurons, which relay the information out. So this is all about the central nervous system. It is a major system in the body. Thank you.